So hello everyone, this is Sir Brian Orlason Cordova and welcome back to another calculus class. So our topic for today is derivatives of inverse function. So find the derivatives of inverse function, we need to define ano ba yung mga one-to-one functions. So i-recall lang natin na yung function is a rule that assigns a value from its range to each elements in its domain. So ibig sabihin, so for our input from the domain, magbibigay tayo ng isang value sa bawat element. Okay? For example, a function of f of x is equal to x squared. So kapag gumamit tayo ng value ng input na -1 and 1, ang lalabas for our range is value of 1. So meron tayong kada element may lalabas na isang value. So ito yung nasa range, ito yung ginamit nating input sa domain. But kung mapapansin natin, meron tayong dalawa na input, isa lang yung or parehas lang yung value niya sa output. So meaning, dalawang beses lumabas yung range kada gamit mo ng input. So a function that has distinct values, so meaning yung value niya sa range, at distinct elements in its domain is called one-to-one. So ibig sabihin, distinct yung mga lalabas kada gamit mo ng distinct elements in the domain. So unlike dito, meron kang -1 and 1, ang lumabas na value is parehas na 1. So, hindi distinct yung value ng function dun sa dalawang element na yon. Distinct yung input, pero hindi distinct yung value. So, para maging one-to-one siya, kailangan hindi parehas yung lalabas na value from the range. The function take on any value in their range exactly once. Ibig sabihin, isang beses lang lalabas yung isang element ng range kada gamit mo ng isang element ng domain. So, as a definition, a function of f of x is one-to-one on a domain D if yung values ay hindi equal or ibig sabihin distinct sila whenever distinct din or hindi equal yung gagamitin mong input from the domain. Okay? As example, yung -2 and +2 ay equal to 4. So, ibig sabihin, gumamit ka ng isang input, ang lumabas ay 4. Gumamit ko uli ng isa, may lumabas uli. Same output. So, ibig sabihin, this is not one-to-one. Okay? Kasi, hindi distinct yung output. So, pag ganito naman, so for example, f of x is equal to x, so the identity function, so yung input mo ay may isang output lamang. So kada output natin dito ay isang beses lang lumitaw whenever gumamit tayo ng magkakaibang inputs. So this is one-to-one. To identify if a function is a one-to-one, so we can use the horizontal line test. The function y is equal to f of x is one-to-one if and only if its graph intersects each horizontal line at most once. Ibig sabihin, yung graph kailangan mag-intersect dun sa isang horizontal line at most once. So, isang beses lang dapat. So, for example, yung horizontal line, the x-axis, so isang beses lang siyang tumama doon. Doon lang sa origin. So, for example, is yung y is equal to x cube. So, gumamit ka ng any horizontal line, isang beses lang tumagos or tumama yung function. Another one, the function y is equal to square root of x, so positive square root of x. So dito, isang beses lang din tumama yung function doon sa isang horizontal line. Kahit anong horizontal line gamitin mo, dapat isang beses lang siyang tatama. Another one, y is equal to x square. So ito, alam natin kanina na given example kanina, this is not one-to-one because meron siyang distinct values of x pero iisa yung kinalabasan na value for y. So, yung horizontal line tumama sa dalawang values ng x. Okay? So, nag-traverse yung function dun sa horizontal line ng dalawang beses. So, this is not a one-to-one. So, for the inverse function, so alam natin kanina na itong identity function is a one-to-one. So, meron tayong tigi-isang output sa bawat isang input. And yung bawat output natin ay isang beses lang lumitaw sa bawat gamit natin ng input. So the effect of the function can be inverted to send an output back to the input which it came. So since ang 1-to-1 ay isang beses lang papunta from domain to range, so do sabi pwede nating i-invert. Okay? So ibig sabihin yung input natin gagawin ay yung range and yung output ay yung domain. So yung kada element ng range, yun yung ilalagay natin doon and ang magiging output na natin ay yung nasa domain. So as a definition, suppose that f is 1-to-1 function on a domain D with range R. So the inverse function f raised to -1 or the f inverse is defined by f inverse of b is equal to a if the function a is equal to b. That means if a is an input from the domain, so f of a is equal to b where yung b is from the range. But ang ginagawa ng inverse function, ang input na natin is the elements b from the range. Ang ilalabas niyang output ay yung elements ng domain, which is A. So that means, ang mangyayari, the domain ng inverse of F is yung range R. So yung set ng R natin dito. And the range ng F inverse is D, which is the domain ng ating F of X. So magbabaliktad yung input and output. Yun lang yun. So do not confuse the inverse function f inverse, so f raised to -1, with the reciprocal function 1 over f. Okay? So magkaiba yung itsura nila. F inverse is babalik rin niya yung input at output, and yung reciprocal function is magiging 1 over the function. So how to find inverses? Number 1, solve the equation of y is equal to f of x for the values of x. So meaning, solve for x. So this gives a formula, x is equal to f inverse of y. So where x is expressed as a function of y. Then interchange the variables x and y, obtaining a formula y is equal to f inverse of x, where f inverse is expressed in the conventional format with x as the independent variable and y is the dependent variable. So meaning, magiging function na rin siya where y is our dependent variable. So pag sinabi dependent variable, magva-vary yung value ng y or output depende sa input, which is the independent variable. Number 3, the graph of y is equal to f inverse of x is obtained by reflecting the graph of y is equal to f of x about the line y is equal to x, or the identity line. Example, find the inverse of y is equal to 1/2 x plus 1 expressed as a function of x. So susundan natin yung steps kanina. So as a solution, number 1, solve for x in terms of y. So given the function y, we have 1/2 x plus 1. So solving for x, so multiply natin yung buong equation by 2. So meaning 2y equal to x na lang. So 1/2 times 2 is x plus 2. So we can isolate x by transposing 2 dun sa kabila. So we have x is equal to 2y minus 2. So we have solved x in terms of y. Now interchange x and y. So yung variables, pagpalitin na lang natin. So yung x gawin natin y, yung y gawin natin x. So this now is the inverse function of f of x. So f inverse of x is equal to 2x minus 2. So to check, we can verify that both composites give the identity function. So composite function natin na f inverse of f of x ay equal sa identity function which gives x only. So this means f inverse of f of x, so composite function. So ang outer function natin is f inverse, which is 2x minus 2. So and yung inner function natin is yung original function 1/2 x plus 1 and minus 2 because of this. So dito, distribute 2. So 2 over 2 is 1 na lang. So x na lang. 2 times 1 is 2. So we have x plus 2 minus 2. So cancel natin yung 2. Makakancel natin ito. So what will remain is x. Another is yung composite na pabaliktad naman, the function f of f inverse of x is equal to x lang din. So composite sila. So ang nasa labas is 1/2 x plus 1. So yung x natin gagawin natin 2x minus 2, which is the f inverse. So 1/2 times 2 is x na lang. Then 1/2 times 2 is 1, so negative. Then yung nasa labas na plus 1. So magka-cancel out ito, which is equal to x na din. So we verified that both composite of inverses are equal to an identity function. So to graph this, graphing the function, so let's have yung y is equal to 1/2 x plus 1. So ang slope niya is 1/2. And yung y is equal to x is yung identity line. So i-reflect natin itong line na to dun sa 45 degrees line, y is equal to x. So this is equal to the inverse of this original function. So y is equal to 2x minus 2. So ang y-intercept natin do sa original function f of x is equal to 1. So ito yun. And ang slope natin is 1/2. Then sa inverse function, we have a y-intercept negative 2 and the slope of 2. So mapapansin natin, yung slope is the derivative of f of x. So the derivative of 1/2 x plus 1 is equal to 1/2, and the derivative of the inverse function or the slope is equal to 2. So mapapansin natin, the derivatives or the slopes are reciprocals of each other. So meron tayong makikitang theorem or corollary. So this is a property of the inverses. So derivative rule for inverses. So as a theorem, the reciprocal relationship between the slopes of f and f inverse holds for other functions as well. So generalized theorem. So if the slope of y is equal to f of x at point A, f of A is f prime of A, so the first derivative, and that derivative is not equal to 0, then the slope of y is equal to f inverse of x at point f of A, so meaning pinagbaliktad na natin. So magkaibang point ito, pero dahil sa f inverse na siya, so ito yung katapat niyang reflection na point doon sa graph. So f of A is the input na natin, so rather than being an output, and yung output na natin dito is yung A. So yung slope at this point is the reciprocal 1 over f prime of A. So meaning, yung reciprocal na ng slope ng y is equal to f of x. Then if we set b is equal to f of a, then f inverse prime of b, so yung slope ng inverse function at point b is equal to 1 over f prime of a. So the reciprocal of the slope of the f of x at a is equal to 1 over, so alam natin that a is equal to f inverse of b. Saan magagaling yon? Because of this one. So kung ang b ay f of a, kung binaliktad natin, so yung a is equal to f inverse of b. Or, pwede natin ipakita to as d over dx. So the derivative of f inverse in terms of x, evaluated yung x is equal to b, is equal to 1 over the derivative of f, where yung x natin is equal to f inverse of b. So as an example, f of x is equal to x squared. So the f inverse of x is square root of x since magka-inverse yung functions. So finding the derivatives, so f prime of x, so the derivative of this one is 2x. And yung derivative of the f inverse is 1 over 2 square root of x. Because ang exponent ito is 1/2. Okay? So we have 1/2. Then magiging negative 1/2 na lang yung exponent. So magiging denominator siya. So verifying the theorem that the derivative of the f inverse is equal to 1 over f prime of f inverse of x. We have 1 over 2 since yung f prime of x is 2x. So we have 2 times, this is your input. And yung input natin would be f inverse of x, which is square root of x. So yun. So the slope or the derivative of the inverse function is 1 over 2 square root of x. So kung i-graph natin, so yung y is equal to x squared is ito, where yung positive x lang yung kinuha natin. Now, to reflect that, we have y is equal to square root of x. Since ito ay positive lang ang nilalabas. Ganun. Now, to verify that at point 2, so 2, 4 yung ating point. So the slope is 4. Then, sa reflection niya, which is 4, 2, ang slope niya would be 1, 4. So that's all for now. See you for another class. Thanks.